Hi guys, so the Secretary of State for Work and Pensions, Therese Coffey, isn't just a horrible individual, she's pretty crap at her job. Now, she is responsible for the Kickstart scheme. This is a program to deliver thousands, hundreds of thousands of jobs to young people around the UK. Well, it's not going very well, and she was called out by a member of the SNP, and of course she dodged the question and started talking about something else. But I actually have some information about how the scheme is going. So let's hear the question and how she responded.
Mr. Speaker, the Kickstart scheme was launched with much fanfare, but has been a bit of a flop, not to mention a headache for many businesses such as meteorology in my own constituency, who've been given a total runaround by the Secretary of State's Department. Now, recent figures suggest that if the UK Government maintains a rate of 400 new employees starting each day, it should hit its target of 250,000 new jobs in 625 days' time. That's 2 years. So what more is the Government going to do to ensure that Kickstart can really live up to its hype, rather than just a slogan for the Chancellor's naff hoodie?
Well, I think the honourable gentleman again is being ungracious.
Ungracious? What are you talking about? This has basically become a slogan. Kickstart. We're going to kickstart the economy. We're going to kickstart jobs. Remember Boris Johnson and his jobs, jobs, jobs. Jabs, jabs, jabs equal jobs, jobs, jobs. Well, unfortunately, these jobs don't seem to be arriving.
We're still on step 3 of the road back to recovery. You know, dare I say it, the Scottish Government is actually putting a roadblock to recovery by pursuing this whole independence agenda. And
Okay, so when the Tories don't actually have a response, they say, oh, SNP, start talking about independence. The question was about jobs. The question was about the Kickstart scheme. She wasn't even able to answer that. She first of all insulted the guy. Then she said, we're in phase 3 of the lockdown or the pandemic. And then she started talking about independence. Well, actually, I'm going to respond to her instead. So it says here, this is from The Guardian, it's from the 25th of April this year. Youth Jobs Scheme creates just 490 posts in northeast of England. UK government's Kickstart project, designed to find 250,000 places, led to less than 500 starting work in region, official figures reveal. So I don't know when they're planning to get to 250,000. The member of Parliament for the SNP said sometime in 2 years' time. She couldn't answer that. She didn't say, yes, you're right, it'll take 2 years. Or, no, you're wrong, it will take a shorter period of time. Of course, she couldn't answer that because she's incompetent. So she started talking about independence. So it seems that this Kickstart scheme isn't going very well. Now, this is a month ago, so probably the numbers have gone up. But it's going to be years and years before you actually arrive at 250,000. Of course, she didn't mention that and she didn't want to answer that question. But let's hear what else she had to say.
Should be focused on the recovery, economic recovery. So what I would say to the honourable gentleman, if he has specific constituency matters, he's very welcome to raise them. But we know that as we go through these steps, that we will see even more Kickstarters taking full advantage of this generous support, which will help them and the employers alike.
So basically, yeah, we just be patient. We're going to have more Kickstarts coming on board. But the current one isn't doing very well. What makes anyone think that if you add more, it's actually going to get any better? It's just a slogan. It's like moonshot. Remember the moonshot project where Dominic Cummings was given billions of pounds to carry out 10 million tests a day or something like that? That fell by the wayside. It wasn't talked about since. Boris Johnson is a slogan machine. The Tories are just focused on slogans. Get Brexit done. Jabs, jabs, jabs. Jobs, jobs, jobs. Doesn't actually mean anything. They don't care actually about delivering jobs at all. I'm convinced that they just want to force people out off universal credit and hope that they'll find some jobs that way. Or punish them if they stay on universal credit. But this is not about creating real jobs. Now, some jobs have been created. Some young people have benefited from this. But how much money has been put into it? How many jobs have actually been created? Are they long-term jobs or are they just a flash in the pan? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?